We'll find the way to coexist, to seize the day. I'm a cat and you're a dog, two different souls like never before. I'm a cat and you're a dog, you're a dog. Ooh, a cat, a dog.
Hello everyone. Yeah, I struggled to get my microphone on then. Yeah, just doing a catch-up stream. Nothing serious. I'm not probably going to make a tune in this one. I'm just catching up where I've been. Because I haven't done a stream in a while, so I want to keep my foot in the door, so to speak. So yeah, so I've just had my 50th birthday. It was great. I had good fun. Went in the hot tub, got a new shed. Went for a walk, had a pub lunch, lots of things. I'm older now, so I haven't been playing Apex for a while because I strained all my shoulder, so I really made it hard to use the mouse for a long time, struggling to do that, and so basically it meant I couldn't really play Apex because that's a lot of strain on my arm. Basically I sort of went to hospital and turns out I had torn, I might have had torn tissue there, I think, across the chest and on my arm and things like that. So it's a bit crap really, because I couldn't really do anything. Work was really hard, and so I've been out of it for a bit. But before that happened, I managed to get this tune out. So just before my 50th, and I've done several different remixes of it. So with my new shed I've got, I'm going to try and get some, maybe make it into a studio, take some studio equipment out there, take some keyboards, MIDI keyboards out there, maybe take some decks out. I sold the decks I've got, so I might be getting some new decks, or I've got this old ancient pair of Gemini decks which I might try and use, some old CDJs. I might try, although that'd be more difficult to use, it might work out quite good. I can burn all my music on CD and then try and just do some mixing. It will be a challenge. I should be able to do it there. I mean, I learnt on Technics 1210, so I shouldn't need all the sample displays and things to help me beat mix. I should be able to do it anyway, just for my ears, using my ears, so that's that. It's probably just going to be a short stream. It's just to catch up, as I say, just to let you know I'm still around. So yeah, going back to this. So this is I invested in. I was using Ableton Live Lite, but I invested in the standard version now. So you see that blue thing there. I've got the standard thing, but which means I could get all the tracks because I got the singing back. I hired someone from Fiverr to do the singing for this track. But for some reason, as you might have heard on the intro there, it was breaking up because all the bass kept coming and going. I think it's where I've got the Streamlabs running and Stream Manager. It's confusing it a bit, or it's trying to take all the processing power, but it's not getting it. I should have kept an eye on processing power. So that's this version with the singing, and I did quite a few different versions. That's the breakbeat version. There's also like a club vocal version, which I've changed because I shouldn't have changed anything. So I'm just going to load that in. So this has been fun. So this has been taking up a bit of my time. I haven't done a DJ set in a while, but I do want to get back into it. But I've got to try and get some more tracks. So this is. So here, this is more of a clubby version, really.
You're a dog and I'm a cat.
So I think you get the idea. Get the idea of that. Oh, I've got a bit of noise there. But yeah, I'd like to, I started off doing a couple of streams showing how I started off with this, and they were kind of basic, quite basic. Because it was the first time I'd really used Ableton Live. I'd never really used it before. I'd played around a little bit, but never properly used it. So some of the stuff I was doing was a bit more basic, but now I've done a bit more using the live version. I started doing a bit more using it by coming to the end of it, but I didn't stream it, unfortunately. I'd like to have streamed it because I was doing more with like filters and stuff like that. Using the filters a bit more, using the what do you call them, the different filters, like on the bass line, for example. That starts off filtered, and then it drops. I don't know if I show the track here. So I've got a filter on it, and then when it kicks in, it swaps the filter. Although I probably could have done the first filter slightly lighter, just to make the thing more dramatic, but that's something to play around with maybe one day. And then obviously I was limited to, I think, was it 8 tracks? I think it was 8 tracks, or it might have been less even, because I think it came up with an error about something. I think it's about 8 tracks with audio, but obviously when I got the vocals back, I had to add those in as well. So I decided to take the plunge and got the full-blown version, which has unlimited tracks. So there I could put my audio it's the singing in. Just gonna play. Doesn't kick in until later, but so what are we doing? Why is that not playing? Wrong one.
Dreams you work so loud.
So I've got the
I'm proud.
that there, and
Together we'll dance
this one I
our
used a
unique way.
kind of telephone effect on it. Look at that. Sounds quite, I don't know, professional. I don't know. So that mixes in with that, like that. So yeah, I would like so for my next project, I might go sort of either deep into a techno track, maybe not with singing this time because I can't afford to get singing every time. So just a raging techno track, but then that'd be fun on the dance floor. But I also but there's a part of me that always wants to do a long, chilled out, still dancey, still like with the 4/4 beat, but like a really long, flowing track, like almost like an opus, or like a what do you call them? Opus? I don't know. Well, like a work of art, really. I don't know. Something that's really groovy, because I don't know. A lot of the time I spend when I listen to music, sometimes I'm like, I listen to the Gary ones when I'm really hyped up and I want to wake up and do something. But then some of the time when I'm chilled out, I might be just lying on my bed and I was just like I just want to listen to something. So just chilled out, melodic. So when I get like a melodic one try and use some music skills. I mean, I'd quite like to learn a bit more about music and stuff like that as well, to get sort of harmonies and things like that. Try and work on that. Maybe something I could do for the second half of my life. So yeah, that's something I intend to work on, keep doing. So now I've got this package, there's no excuse not to let rip. I've got a load of samples as well. I've got this subscription to a magazine and got a load of ton of samples and a few plugins as well. So got a few. What have we got? All these that I haven't really used fully yet. This is an old vintage thing. A load of stuff here. The one that I really liked that I used on this was UHE one, Zeblet. That's quite good. That's got some interesting sounds on it. That's a cool one because you've got all these different sort of sounds you can get with it. It's quite nice. This is sound if it works on presets now. Sorry. So that's got some interesting sounds on it, which I quite like. So that's quite nice. So maybe I could do some work with that, but just try and get a long flowing track. I don't know. I mean, this one I tried to do it 3 minutes. So if I promote it, 3 to 4 minutes is about 2.5 minutes. So if I promote it, I could maybe more likely get on a playlist because they're looking for like radio edits and things like that. Apparently, most of them. The last track I did, which I released under my middle name, I managed to get on the onto a what's that game? I can't remember now. The one where you're cars and you're knocking around footballs. Rollable, not rollable. I can't even remember now, but it got onto it's quite a big game playlist, so that got about 3,000 listens, which is quite good. So that's a good start. So maybe the second one I did didn't get on a playlist, but that was just a short techno track. But this one might get on a playlist because it's got singing on it. Sometimes I think people are more inclined to do that because they don't know you're a bit more serious, maybe. But and rather than just knocking together a few samples, so and I think it has a wider appeal. So I might promote this one, but try and in the background try and do like a sort of longer melodic trancey techno side trance. I don't know about side trance. I'll be there forever trying to do a side trance track, trying to do all the flowing effects without a like a multi-verb or something like that. That's going to be tricky. So yeah, that's that. So if I can remember to, yeah, I'll try and stream the music production again. I'll try and stream all the way through. It's just a shame I didn't catch the end of this, but I was kind of eager. Once I got some vocals back, I was kind of eager to just try and get it mixed down and all that sort of thing in the end. So I ended up just doing it without streaming it. So let me just check the CPU rate there. Yeah, it's going up to 14%. I'm not sure what it's going out earlier. But anyway, that's that. Yeah, as I said, it's just going to be a short stream today. How long have I been on for? This is going to be really short. 17 minutes. It's going to be short and sweet, I think. So yeah, that's that. You never know. I mean, the shed, it's nearly finished bit construction, but then we've got to get electrics in it, and then I've got to put all my junk in it. Decide whether I'm going to use a laptop or desktop. Get some MIDI keyboards in there and stuff like that. So at some point I'll probably try and stream from there. We might have a band get together as well, so maybe if my friends want to, I might do a stream with them on it, which might be quite good fun. So yeah, I think that's it really. It's a bit of a short and sweet one. Yeah, I think that's it really. So yeah, it's I suppose I could fade out someone. But yeah, so this is just basically being a quick, just chatting one, just to let you know I'm still going to carry on streaming, and do more music. Apex Legends as well. Obviously, I couldn't have played that, but I might try and get back into that. I don't know. I've been out for a while on that. I may get back into that as well. Don't really think there's anyone. Saw that I've got all loads of big names on my list. I'm too scared to raid them. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to end the stream for now. And that's it. And I'll catch you again soon, hopefully. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Take care. Bye.
Adventure yearns. We're not in a position, it's plain to see. It's in our diversity we find harmony. I'm a cat and you're a dog. Two different souls like night and fall. But let's embrace, not fight and dance. Together we'll break the stereotypes apart. You're loyal and I'm aloof. Yeah, we share the same starry roof. With every step we find our grace. And this tangle where we found our place. You're playful and I'm serene. Our cultures are fascinated in. But deep within we share the need for love and care. Our hearts can bleed. You chase your dreams, you work so hard. But I proudly embrace the silence and proud. We may be different, but that's okay. Together we'll dance in our unique way. You chase your dreams, you work so hard. But I proudly embrace the silence and proud. We may be different, but that's okay. Together we'll dance in our unique way. In this failing heart, the fire burns, and in your spirit, adventure yearns. We're not in a position, it's plain to see. It's in our diversity we find harmony. I'm a cat and you're a dog. Two different souls like night and fall. But let's embrace, not fight and dance. Together we'll break the stereotypes apart. I'm a cat and you're a dog. Two different souls like night and fall. But let's embrace, not fight and dance. Together we'll break the stereotypes apart. So let's unite, let's bridge the gap. No need for battles, no need to snap. With open hearts, we'll find